you want to focus on that platform. So I'll ask a question, and I know this is a webinar, so I'm not going to get live responses here, but just think about this on this screen when you're watching this. If you're looking at this screen and these logos, are the top three hottest performing stocks from 2009 to 2019 shown on this screen? So obviously, I wouldn't be asking that question if it was, right? So, but if you were looking at this, I would assume that between Amazon, Netflix, Google, and Apple, that they probably were. Maybe I would think Nvidia or something like that as well. But the answer might surprise you. It's actually Domino's. Domino's was one of the hottest growing by percentage of growth stocks from in that time period. And the way they did that was with a platform, a technology platform. They had a solution that allowed them extensibility of their order entry capabilities into any social platform. So you could, click to order pizza from Instagram, from Facebook, from Snapchat, from others, right? And then the app gave the users a really cool experience. It kind of gamified a little bit the pizza ordering and delivery process. So you had like a little configurator where you could say what toppings you want, how much cheese you wanted, those kind of things. And then you put your address in. So when it's in the oven, it tells you it's in the oven. Comes out of the oven into the car. It's on the way to delivery. It's going to be here in 5 minutes because it's using Google Maps. So it's built on a platform that supports this kind of experience and the ability to create these kind of tools and the extensibility into those other software solutions, right? So having that digital platform is so important, not just having an ERP that has sales order entry and purchase order entry and advanced planning and schedule and material planning and finance and quality control and estimating. You need something that has more than that. You need the platform. So most ERPs in the market today still just have this box on the top box, the enterprise application. It doesn't have that digital business platform, or if it does, it's very limited. And then it doesn't have options for cloud infrastructure with incredible uptime and incredible cybersecurity, as well as elasticity. So if you have a bunch of people on that and they're importing lots of data, it's not slowing things down, right? So you need to have all three of these things today, right? So when you're thinking about platform, these are the types of solutions that you want to make sure are included in the platform, right? So for example, if you are using ERP and you have clean data in it, so garbage in, garbage out, as we all know, you have that clean data in it, you might want to start doing analytics or reporting off that data. Again, that has to be clean. But then you might want to look at, hey, I have my ERP data, but I also want to look at the CRM data because there's customer data in both systems. There might be opportunity data in one, order data in both. I want to see data from both of them, so I need integration to each of them. So I want to see what's shipped inside of CRM so my reps can see that, for example. I might want to see my RMAs. I want to make sure my pipelines are, accurate because you might have an opportunity pipeline, but you also might want to see your forecasts for orders in total that includes a weighted pipeline plus the orders that may just be in the ERP. So you need that extensibility. That's just one example. You could have extensibility to CAD systems, the CPQ systems, etc. So you need to make sure that the platform supports that extensibility, but then it also understands how to bring that data together and normalize it so AI can do its work. If you just have a database in CRM and a database in ERP and a database in CAD and a database over here in HCM and then another one in QMS, how is AI going to learn if all that data is not normalized and understood and clean and you have a kind of a mapping between what a customer ID is in one system and the other one? So you need that data lake, you need the data fabric, or you need the open APIs and the analytics there. Then you might want to build something like Amazon did for your customers. If you're in a manufacturing or distribution industry that goes through e-commerce, for example, you might want to give them a way to order something that looks like what the Amazon did. So you need something that has low code, no code extensibility into other e-commerce systems. You might want to do something with field service. That's part of your new way to do manufacturing business is to do aftermarket services. That's a new revenue stream. You may need to add a unique feature in there for your business. So having that low code, no code application platform. And then you need workflow management that goes between all of those systems, not just in the ERP. So if something happens in CRM and this data is true in the ERP, I want to have this alert, or I want to have this automated process kick off or stop, right? Document management, you also need single sign-on, so you're not signing into everything with different passwords. You need to make sure that you're compliant with governance and GRC. You might want to have artificial intelligence, which we've been talking about for most of this webinar, and that requires all these things typically below it to be there, like machine learning, and process intelligence as well. So when you're looking at it, you just don't want to look at the ERP. You need to consider the platform, because you might have other applications. You might want to tie into machines or IoT. You might want to have data from all these applications and these machines and the ERP looked at by machine learning, AI, and analytics. So you need to look at the platform as well, right? And all of these things are available for any size company. Again, a few years ago, that wasn't the case. Today, that's the case. And we showed some great use cases earlier on for that. So here's an example of a company that had chosen ERP on a platform, and they chose that ERP a couple years ago. They cleaned their data. They went to it. They're a multi-site, multi-entity company in this case. This company was roughly, I believe, around 100 million, might be a little bit less than that, maybe about 80 million. And they had the ERP, they had cleaned the data. And then they had this issue with inventory optimization that was, hurting their ability to deliver to their customers. They also had anomalies about what was shipped out, because maybe the wrong product was there, or not the whole order wasn't sent out. And with AI, because they already had a good ERP based on the platform, they were able to implement AI, a solution for this that identified 1.3 million in variances, created 30 times faster inventory optimization, 90% workload reduction. And that was all implemented from start to finish, because they were on a platform with clean data and a good ERP, under 90 days to value, right? They implemented this in under 90 days. And this quote from the president: with the right ERP, the right partner, and the right platform, those three Ps in place, we were able to meet these challenges and improve our business significantly across the board, including margins, our customer satisfaction, our on-time delivery, and our employee satisfaction.